Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I'm here with DisneyGirl once again. So we're going to talk about this Until Dawn trailer. I took a little glimpse of it. It doesn't look anything like the clips I've seen from the game. You've played the game, yes?
Yes.
So what exactly is the story of Until Dawn?
Okay, so it's about a group of teenagers. When you look at the game, you can tell they're not teenagers, but they're all going to like Hannah, Beth, and Josh's house for I don't know, weekend, whatever. And most of them are planning to play a prank on Hannah, who has a crush on this Mike, like the popular guy in the group. So they prank her. She gets embarrassed. She runs out into the forest, and her other sister Beth chases after her, and they get into an altercation, fall off the cliff, and then it's like, oh, they've gone missing. And then it's like a year later, her brother Josh, who's played by Rami Malek in the game, is inviting everyone back to the resort to, have fun and in memory of my sisters or whatever. And then there's just all these crazy things that go on here. They still haven't solved what happened to the sisters. And there's like this creepy beasts and things going on around the cabin. And they all go off in different directions and things. And you just have to make it until dawn, basically. I'm not trying to give away the whole.
You recognize anyone here?
No, because they've changed like all the characters. I can see where they get some kind of influence in there. Because like the girl on the left, kind of Emily, I guess.
Her?
I guess.
Isn't Hayden Panettiere supposed to be
She's
one of the
Sam.
characters?
Sam, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see her here.
No. And then the one in the light blue shirt that's being
This
hugged.
guy?
No.
This guy?
Well, that girl.
Her?
She kind of is giving me like Beth, maybe like Hannah's sister, but Beth wasn't in like the majority of the game because she went missing too. So, and then I'm thinking, I don't even know.
Is it one game or is it a series?
It's just one game, but there's like a couple chapters that you play through. Like here, she's like, "Have you seen my sister? She's gone missing."
Man, this looks like a standard horror movie.
Yeah, I'm like, it's interesting.
This guy, I can tell just looking at him, he's crazy.
He's in the game.
Behind it.
That guy is the only guy that was in the game.
I can just tell looking at him, he's probably the guy behind all this. It's always the case.
It's just like the game is so interesting and the mechanics because it's the butterfly effect and you make different choices and that affects the outcome of the game and who lives and who dies and everything, which was what was cool about it. But it's just they've tried to take that and use it here, but it just doesn't really fit. And it just feels like it's a cool concept for a movie, but don't call it Until Dawn because the story is completely different.
You think it should have been a TV show? As you say, you make different choices. They can focus on multiple episodes on that. Mm-hmm. Like Sony needs to just pick and choose better with what they adapt because this looks like a standard horror film.
It looks like a completely different project. Like I saw a glimpse of the monster in the trailer, but like the concept is completely different. They're like, oh, it's a different thing every night, and it's 13 nights. And you have to survive until dawn. I'm like, well, if it's 13 nights, don't you survive until dawn each night? I'm confused.
It's like they're just using the title, just like the Uncharted movie has nothing to do with Uncharted. Miscast Nathan and Sully. Mm-hmm. They had Chloe instead of Elena.
Mm-hmm.
Resident Evil movies were terrible. Resident Evil TV show was terrible. And now I got this.
Yeah, I like the characters in the game. Like, I love to not like some of them. Like, I did not like Emily for most of the game until, like, she got her own moment. And we're like, okay, I can rock with Emily. And then she became, like, a better character. But, like, I don't know about these guys. Because they all had, like, strong personalities in the game. But, I mean, it's just a trailer, but still.
Yeah, the trailer's supposed to sell you on the movie. Mm-hmm. This does nothing more. Yeah. I might actually play the game, but I'd rather play the game than see this.
Yeah.
It's like Freddy Krueger or something, this guy with the mask.
Well, yeah, that's actually in the game. So, but
This guy?
Yes, but it's a completely different thing. So I'm like, I don't know how they're gonna do it because they changed the story. So, and it's like they have him. Oh, we died. How do we not die?
Maybe don't split up.
They wake back up. They're like, okay, well, we did something wrong. How do we not die? Maybe it's just until that hourglass runs out.
Yeah, I recognize the hourglass from the cover.
Yeah, you're not gonna catch me in a cabin in the woods. I'm sorry. Like, what are you doing in the situation? I would never be in this situation.
There's no black people here.
Yeah. There's only one black person in the game is Jordan Fisher's character. And you know how hard I had to work to keep that man alive? I had to start the chapter over because I missed a quick time event that happened so fast. And another character moved and that got him killed. And I was like,
There's no brown people would ever be in this situation. You're like, yeah, good luck with that.
I was so mad. I'm like, if I don't save anybody else, I'm saving him. That was my goal. So I was mad at that.
Just so stupid.
Every death brings you closer. But it said nobody makes it past 13 nights. This is giving like a very horror leaning Twilight Zone or something because they're stuck in this loop.
Yeah, look at the comments here.
We
They're
have
all
until
saying-
dawn at home.
They're saying the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you writers even play the game before writing this?
No.
Clearly not.
No, they did not. Like, where's Josh? Where's like Jessica? I didn't like Jessica, but still. Like, the game is a classic. It's fun. It's like, I didn't expect it to be exactly like the game, but I didn't expect it to be like nothing like the game at all.
You think they'll take more cues from The Last of Us and why it works.
Yeah. Like, you don't need to call this Until Dawn. Like, it's not, call it something else. Yeah, exactly. That headline. Further prompts points to it being a great horror movie, but a poor adaptation of the game. Exactly. It seems like a cool concept for a horror movie, and I think it would be good, but like, if you're gonna call it Until Dawn, it's not Until Dawn. It's just not. Like, the stories first when they were announced it, I was like, okay. And we are like, oh, maybe we can get some of the people who played it to, like, I don't know, like have a cameo or something. And then they're like, no, but there's no Josh, there's no Hannah, there's no Beth, there's no Mike. I'm like, well, what are we doing? Like, how many people is it? 5?
Looks like 5 or 6.
But there's
Your standard Power Rangers group.
Josh, Chris, Ashley, Jessica, Emily, Matt. There's like 6 or 7.
So they all go looking for 2 people that go missing.
Well, in this movie, in the game, it's just like they just all came back because Josh, the brother, requested it after the sisters went missing. But they're not like there to look for them. They're just like hanging out. And then everything starts to go wrong.
They had no idea what was going on at this place.
No. Because their parents supposedly own the lodge, and they just let them stay up there. I don't know why they went. I'm like, I wouldn't go.
This is already reminding me of Resident Evil.
Because they had like, there was a subplot with like the Wendigo, and there was a mines. There were miners in the mines, and they got encountered with the Wendigo, and then Mike runs into them, like that whole situation. So it's like everybody goes off and does different things. I don't know. I'm sad, honestly, because I'm like, if you had called it something else, and then you could still make an Until Dawn movie, but this is just like, oh well, just gonna play the game again.
Yeah, this is why I skipped the Tomb Raider movie and all that. I'm like, let's play the game.
And now they're
Right.
gonna make Horizon Zero Dawn as well.
That's not going to work in the movie. It's too much lore.
It is a lot. Yeah.
The first game is all set up.
Yeah.
Forbidden West has even more.
I love
There's
the
no
first
way that's
game.
going to work on film. No
Ain't
way.
no way.
Especially with Lance done passing
I
away.
know.
We're going to get a silence.
He was so awesome. I loved him. The game was so fun. But yeah, other adaptations that they have coming. I don't know. Right? There's not a lot coming out.
For game adaptations?
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't have to. I have no idea.
Mhm.
I think Ghost of Tsushima might get a film.
Oh,
That could
right.
work.
Right. I think it's getting an anime or something too. That'd be cool.
That could work.
I love Ghost of Tsushima. It's so good.
I want to see a remake of the Witcher series.
Mm.
There's no offense to Liam Hemsworth, but that guy is not Geralt. He's not.
Mm.
He's too young. Geralt is an older guy. Looks like he's in his 20s. But you can't recast the main character 4 seasons in
Yeah.
and think it's going to still be the same show. Can't do it.
I'm like, why would they? That's like a really weird decision to do that. I'm like, just cancel it at this point. It's like it's one thing to replace a supporting character, like like back in like Fresh Prince when they recasted Aunt Viv, we were just like, but it still went on. But like you increase the main character.
And they could be a Witcher for another school,
Yeah.
but it can't be Geralt.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible.
Mm.
It's going to be a completely different tone. Now, if they recast Triss, no one will care. Because Triss is barely in the books anyway. Since it's based on the books, not the games. People are confused by it because they want to see more monsters. Like the books are more political based than Monster Slaying. And Geralt's on every single page.
I just like read the comments and I'm like, I'm sad. I only saw a little glimpse of the Wendigo. I want the Wendigo. It's like a huge, huge part of the story. And that might only be like, oh, that was on night 7.
Man, Dark Pictures, that's what this feels like.
Yeah. This was first, and then they made the Dark Pictures stuff.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to do well at the box office at all.
I like the Dark Pictures too, but I'm not as, I don't know. I think my favorite one of those was Little Hope. I know people didn't like it because of the ending, but I was like, you know what? It felt very Twilight Zone-y.
Until Dawn in name only.
Yes. Yeah.
Even that Mario movie wasn't terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like his voice, but
It's just Chris Pratt. It's just a prank hand. Yeah. We won't get that iconic line. Aww. Understand the palm of my hand bit. Oh my god, it's so good. It's just like I started replaying it again because they had announced the remaster, but I'm like, I'm not paying $60 to play the same game again. It doesn't look that much better. So I'm like, I'm just gonna keep the same one I have.
this isn't Until Dawn. This is After Dark. Huh.
Yeah, Happy Death Day. That's what it reminded me too, because there was a movie, the girl was her birthday or something, and she kept she would die and then she'd wake up and try to figure out who killed her to try and prevent it or something. Something like that. And she wouldn't stop repeating the day until she figured it out.
No, I haven't played Until Dawn. We're just looking at this. This is does not look good at all.
Yeah, it's very different.
But I say I'd rather see specific games adapted. Resident Evil could be a good TV show if it was done right. Especially if you adapt like Biohazard, RE4, or Leon. To have some random chick like in that stupid Netflix show.
I would like Resident Evil 2 would be fun for a TV show. Just like I like that one because then you had Leon and then you have Claire. Because when you play, you can play as either one first.
Yeah, in the TV show you can alternate.
And then you could even like do, because in 3 you play as like Carlos in it, like, well, not a little bit you play as him, but like.
You play as Jill and Carlos twice.
Yeah. But like he went to the police station before they got there.
I think it's actually at the same time.
But the police officer was still alive when they got there. The guy that Leon met, and they saw him get bit.
Yeah.
So it was like right before Leon showed up, pretty much.
Yeah, 2 and 3 should have been one instead of separate.
I love Jill.
No problem with that.
We chased by that big gigantic thing all day.
Yeah, all they have to do for Resident Evil is just pick a character that's popular, Jill, Leon.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 right there. And just adapt one of the damn games.
No thanks, bro. Where's everyone going? Bingo. I love 4. That was so fun. That was the first time I played it was when they released the remake. It was a lot of fun.
I think Biohazard is still the best one. As far as like the themes of Resident Evil actually being scary.
That one's still like first person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a first person. Why I haven't played it yet? I've seen people play it. And Village. But I know you can play it in third person now, right?
For Village, yeah. It's not as scary in the third person.
It just throws me off, and I'm like, how tall am I? I can't, like, it just throws me off. The only one game I've played first person really that I played all the way through was Deathloop. I really enjoyed that.
I just keep picturing like a Resident Evil film based on Biohazard, where you just see RE7 symbol and you hear everyone's laugh. That would be absolutely perfect.
It was so creepy.
You got like 10, 15 games, and they're still going. This is Capcom's biggest property. And they still can't get a freaking movie or TV show right.
That game should be like, they should remake and like kind of, it would be cool as like a limited show or something. It'd be like Heavy Rain. That would be fun.
Or Detroit Become Human, which is a better version of that.
Yeah. Heavy Rain was fun but ridiculous because the way they trick you with the story, I'm like, come on, man, that's not fair. But it was fun to play. But if you updated it, because some of it's just ridiculously funny, like Sean, Jason, and the kid, like the voice acting from like the kids are so funny sometimes.
Like, I'm thinking now, is this even made for the fans or for regular people?
Yeah, it's definitely not for the fans because there's none of the stuff we recognize except a Wendigo and that one guy who was the therapist in the game.
They should have called 13 Nights, like this comment says right here.
Right? Yeah, no, thank you.
This is why I think they should leave games alone. Because if you're not going to adapt it properly, no bother.
Like, here's this thing you love. We're going to make it. And they're like, okay, great. Except we're going to change almost everything about it. Here. Like, no, thank you. Like when the Disney does all these remakes and things. Like they do, let's do a live action Lion King. Okay, but are the colors going to be there and the cool character designs and all that? No. Okay, then I don't want it. I can't even tell which lion is which in the Mufasa.
Well, you saw that?
No, but like from the clips I've seen online, like, I'm like, is that one Scar? Is that one Mufasa? Like, You take all the charm out of it. Like if they
I
had
don't
made
know
it
this.
animated, like 2D animated, I might have been interested. But yeah, I don't know. It's not Until Dawn. Interesting as a horror movie, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to see that.
Yeah, seeing as you actually play the game, it's saying a lot. They'll be looking for people like you to actually go pay money to see this garbage.
Yeah. It's because it's like, I don't know, I'm not like, if you look at my PlayStation Wrap, they would tell me, I'm like, oh, you like horror. I'm like, well, not really, but I like things like Until Dawn or the Dark Pictures because I'm like, but I don't go out of my way to go see horror movies. You know what I'm saying? And this feels more like, oh, it's a horror movie that has elements of Until Dawn in it. You know, instead of it just being an Until Dawn movie. Like there's just so much other stuff. 13 nights of them dying in different ways from different things, different monsters.
How would you have done this?
Definitely more closer to the actual game with the same characters. Maybe not the same names, maybe if you wanted to do that. Definitely make them around the age that they're supposed to be. But yeah, I would stick pretty close to the storyline. Maybe do a little intro in the beginning with a little backstory on the mountain and the Wendigos, just to start it off. And then, because you don't really learn that much until later in the game, the flamethrower guy. But yeah, I would definitely start off like that and then go into like them at the lodge where they do the prank on Hannah. Or maybe develop their relationships a little bit before getting into that. Because it doesn't really seem like they're friends in the game. Because I'm like, why did all of you come together to prank the one girl that you claim is your friend? I'm like, she's wrong for having a huge crush on Mike when he's in a relationship with one of her other friends that is currently at the house. Okay, she's wrong for that. But you all recording her, trying to get her to trick Mike to go into the room and then having them record her as she's trying to get with him is ridiculous.
Yeah, so it was a drama. So
Yeah.
it would have been better as a TV show.
Yeah. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, I just proved my point. Like, it should have been on TV.
Yeah, you could do that and break it down basic because the game is broken into chapters. It would make sense.
Yeah, one season, 7 episodes.
And every time you start a new chapter, they would do a little mini recap, just like when you watch TV.
They should just follow the guideline for Last of Us.
Or
never worked.
did you ever watch it, Black Mirror?
Huh?
Black Mirror.
No.
They had one episode of Black Mirror. It was like a few years ago that it was actually a choice thing. Like you could actually make a choice on the screen, and something else would happen. Like you get a different ending for the episode, and it was really cool because it was an interactive thing with Netflix, so you could click. Like even it's just like, what song should he listen to this morning on the bus on the way to work? This one, and then like in it, butterfly effect. It'll have some kind of effect later on. It had different endings, and you could see it was really cool. I'm like, that would have been a cool thing to do this because they keep harping on the fact that that's how you play the game. But they turned it into this, you die, you come back and make different choices instead. But if it was a TV show and Netflix had it, they could have did something like that.
Nah, don't put it on Netflix. Netflix ain't got the budget. HBO's where it's at. That's what a Witcher series thinks. These terrible producers don't know what they're doing. And they got rid of the one guy that would have had this show continue to be successful.
Well, it's the only one I've seen do it, so for reference. I forget what that was. It was called Bandersnatch. The episode was called Bandersnatch, but I think it was like It'll be the third or fourth season of Black Mirror.
Like I even seen a Dragon Age TV show, which is awful. Almost as bad as the Veil Guard.
Oh.
Which is just straight up insult to the Dragon Age universe. Not to say because they killed Barraclough, but like the story just wasn't great. 10 years waiting. All that build up from Inquisition, Trespasser, and Varric gone before the opening credits. He's like literally the chronicler of the Dragon Age series. One of my favorite characters, and they did him worse than Joel, in my opinion.
Mm.
At least you got to see Joel for a couple of minutes.
Mm. Oh, did it die?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Mm.
So this is basically Skyrim for PC on Xbox. So that's why I got like a little fellowship.
Mm.
The female follower is usually better than the male ones.
I'm like, I never saw when they adapted that like Assassin's Creed into a movie. I never saw it. I did not hear that it was good. So
Yeah, it's okay. They focus too much on the original Assassin's Creed where they go back and forth between the Animus. No one cares about that. So that's why with the newer ones they don't really do that as much.
I kind of don't like the modern day segments and the more recent ones. I'm just like, can I get back to Bayek? Can I get back to Eivor, please?
It's not the one with what's the girl's name?
Layla or what?
Yeah, Layla. She's not that bad. Not as boring as like Desmond in the original games. Now people are going to start crying about that. Like, Desmond's great. I'm like,
Isn't he Nathan Drake? Isn't that the same guy?
The voice, yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm like, if you could adapt one into a movie or whatever, I feel like people would pick Black Flag. People like Black Flag. I think it would be fun, like a story wise. Because I'm like, you never had a cool pirate movie since like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. Have you seen like a cool pirate movie since that?
No.
Yeah, I'm like, we need more pirate movies. Bring it back.
I didn't really like Black Flag that much. Just the ship stuff was just so dull.
Yeah, I don't like the ship battles, but I like, pretty much everything else playing it. Because I'm like, I had to do the ships a lot in Origins, and then they brought it into Odyssey too, but it's not as much in Odyssey.
No, there's no ships in Origins until you play as
yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm done with that. Thank you. It's like Disney flashbacks to Arkham Knight. I'm like, oh, this is so great. Then they pull up the Batmobile on. You know what? No. I'm done with the tanks. I can't do the tanks anymore, please. I don't like them. It was just too much. If it was like a little bit, it would have been okay. But it was just so much in Arkham Knight. The tank battles.
I think I just dropped the ball on Arkham Knight's identity. Because I just took one look at the guy and I'm like, oh, it's Jason Todd. Jason always wanted to be a better Batman than Bruce. And just look at the design of the character. There's no one else it could be. Unless it was Damian Wayne, which I think it should have been. Because they killed Talia at the end of Arkham City. And that would have been the perfect setup for Damian Wayne. Damian Wayne going after Batman to Avengers Mother makes more sense than Jason Todd crying, even though Joker's long gone. I'm like, why would he still hate Batman and Joker's long gone? He's gone. And Batman never even mentioned Robin in Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
And then you go to the city and it's Tim Drake.
Yeah. Still a really good game, and it looks great still.
It's ironic. Suicide Squad just ended, and Gotham Knights. You can tell it's looking a lot better than people thought originally.
It was fun to play.
Ending still stinks.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't let us play the intro. I'm like, why is this a cutscene? Let me play.
It's like 10 minutes long.
Yeah. I'm like, it's the only chance I could get to play as Batman. Let me play.
As soon as he crashed on the car, it should have been fresh start.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a cool fight sequence. Like it's freaking Batman versus Ra's al Ghul.
Right. My favorite is still going to be City of the 3 Arkham games. It's just a lot of fun.
I think Asylum holds up pretty well too.
Mm-hmm.
I played City first, then I played Asylum.
City is so fun. Like you get to punch a shark
Oh yeah.
in the iceberg. And then the whole Mr. Freeze fight was stressful and fun.
Man,
When you can't use the same trick twice. And
he's easy to take down.
yeah, it was fun. The Riddler. Ugh. I hate the friggin' Riddler challenges, man. I gave up on those in Arkham Knight. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with you right now. Sorry, Catwoman. You just gonna have to get out of this by yourself.
I don't know how we captured her in the first place.
I like the team ups that you can do when you get to fight like with her and stuff.
I would have wanted more Robin team ups, honestly.
Yeah. Nightwing.
But that had to come all the way from wherever he was.
Yeah.
And Robin's already in the same city. No, to me, you'll stay there and just be a babysitter for these random people.
We only got like the one DLC for Batgirl. I was like, oh.
Unfortunate.
Barbara.
And what they should have done was have, since this random army showed up out of nowhere, Oracle should be giving orders to Robin and Nightwing while Batman's doing his thing on the other side of the city. And you got the whole city to explore. How could you play as one character? I get why you couldn't do that in the city, because he's in prison. Arkham Knight, you got the whole city. And it just shrinks the more you drive the car.
I love the game. I love listening to the conversations for the henchmen. They're so funny. Just random conversations you hear as you're like going through the city. I like the side quests. What was the one with like the Mad Hatter?
There's a couple, yeah. There's one in Origins too.
I would have liked to have played one, but you can't really play it right now, can you? On
PS Plus.
PS Plus?
Yeah. Yeah, I get Essential or something.
Okay.
But it's not in the store anymore.
Yeah.
I actually have an Xbox here over here.
Did you look at the Switch too? I didn't really look at it. That's what I ended up playing Black Flag on. My friend had a Xbox 360 and I played on it. No, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade to a PC.
Mm.
So many more games I can stream on there.
It looks so overwhelming. They're like, oh, I'm building a PC. I'm like, well, how? What do you need?
No, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, I just don't really because there's like so many games that you get on Steam that you can play like that. Like a lot of like games that are just cool, like children's arts games or like like indie games. They're fun too. I like watching people play those, but I can't play them on PlayStation.
Yeah, there's mods for Arkham City where you actually play as Robin.
And like they gave us mods for Baldur's Gate 3 on PlayStation finally, but like most of the mods are just like PC. And they had them like forever ago. It looks like it's bigger.
I actually like Nintendo.
I haven't really been playing my Switch very much. Mostly just PlayStation stuff because I mostly just play my Dreamlight Valley on there, like Mario Party, Mario games on there. Oh, and Animal Crossing, of course. Oh my god, my villagers must think I'm dead. I haven't played in so long. They were like, "Yeah, I'm moving away." Yeah, look, it has a kickstand. Like, it looks huge compared to the one. Oh, like the joystick, but yeah, a lot bigger.
I'm not crazy about those types specific controllers.
Yeah.
I'm used to these.
Yeah, I have the thingy, the adapter you can put it, and I use that for like the Mario things, or sometimes when I play Animal Crossing or whatever, when I hook it up to the TV. Yeah, because I don't really like. Interesting.
I saw Geeks and Gamers reacting to it.
Uh, it what does it remind me of? Like a Steam Deck. I don't. What it kind of looks like. And I heard it's like $400. I'm like,
For this?
something like that. That's a no, thank you. That's almost as much as a PlayStation 5. No, thank you. Well, it is if you get the digital one.
Where would you even get games to download it?
Oh, I mean, I'm at the PlayStation, my bad. Like the ones without the disc drive.
I don't really care much for them serving that separately.
Yeah.
They still have the disc drive.
Yep. I'm like, that was the only one they had like available when we were like struggling to get to order the PS5 in 2020. But I prefer to have it anyway. I have physical PS5 games, but I prefer to get them digitally. But like, I like the option to have it.
Yeah, I got the disc one.
That's ridiculous that they charge you for the new ones to have a disc drive. Like, we'll just include it. And it was like $80 or something. I'm like, are you nuts? We'll see. It feels like the PS5 just came out not that long ago. It's just like crazy that they were like, oh yeah, PS5 Pro or whatever.
We're gonna have more space on it. Yeah, exactly. Ready for some dragons that fly out of the water. That's why I love them over here.
Mm-hmm.
Except for some. Yes.
If you feel a little thin to you, yeah, you should move. Okay, Sophia.
Yeah, the dudes are kind of whacking this. So I'm like, yeah. They're all mages too.
Oh, there we go.
These dragons last longer than Smaug in The Hobbit.
So upset about that.
Damn, it's like 4. This is better than the Until Dawn trailer. Or whatever it's called.
That's nuts. Two dragons be like fire.
They all have different elements.
Uh,
Most of them breathe fire, but they're like, one's a storm dragon, one could be a fire dragon, ice dragon. They don't die the same way, so it doesn't matter. I got cheat codes.
why are they having casual conversations right now?
No, Sophia likes to talk. But
Like we're in the middle of something. Can we talk later?
yeah, this one loves to talk.
Dragon soul of the world.
Yeah, Dragonborn. You ever played Skyrim?
No.
See, you get hooked on. So. Yeah, sure, you don't have an Xbox. You don't have Xbox?
No.
That's probably why. Basically, they got no good mods for Xbox. So you have Tomb Raider, the original Tomb Raider games being remastered,
No.
4 through 6. I already have 1, 2, and 3. They could just take those and just remake them with the new graphics. And just get rid of the new ones.
I wish they would remake Uncharted 1, 2, and I guess 3. Just with new graphics. Would be nice. Like the graphics in 4. Would be nice. Especially 1.
For me, 3 was always the best one. I get what people say too, Monk Thieves.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, but 3 is where it's at for me.
I love 4. That was so fun. Damn.
Yeah, Sam grew on me. I just didn't understand why it showed up out of nowhere.
Mm.
It began like, wait a second, who's this guy?
Mm-hmm. In the prison.
No, in the beginning.
That's fun.
Because like I thought 3 was the last one, then I hear about 4, I'm like 4.
Yeah.
And Sam, Nate, and Lambert walking to the sunset in the third one. So like Nathan married the camera chick.
And then they did was it Lost Legacy? What did they call it?
Lost Legacy.
Yeah, I like the one. Chloe Nadine. That was fun. Just so many puzzles, man.
They get easier the more you do them. Actually, not that difficult. You gotta get the strategy guides. They got one for Uncharted 4.
Mm-hmm.
You know what would be a good game adaptation? Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, I would not trust them with it, but yeah. Arthur! You're a good man, Arthur Morgan. Oh, it's so good. And I wanted them to remake the first one. But I'm like, they just remastered it a teeny bit. And I'm just like going from 1 to 2. I was from 2 to 1, and I was like, nah, I'm just gonna play 2. I'll get to it eventually, but I just like the difference in how smooth it feels in 2, and I'm just like, I should have played 1 first.
No, it doesn't really matter.
But now I feel like weird. Like the graphics are so different, and I'm like, damn, how long is that? The full.
You just play on the PC so you can do the whole thing. They cut you off at like 12 hours
Yeah.
if you're streaming on YouTube.
We need more money. It was so cool to meet him too, Roger. He's so fun. I took a picture, a selfie with him. He was like, "Say money."
You met John too, right?
Yeah. They were so nice. had to dress up as Arthur for it. I was like, I have to come back as Arthur because I went on the first day and like his line was really had no line because he was about to leave for a panel. So I was like, oh, I gotta go over there and say hi. And then he was like, Lenny. It was so fun. But it's so crazy. Is it Rob? Is his name? He is John. Like he speaks. It's just John Marston. Because I went to their panel where they had pretty much everybody there, and I was like, "Oh, damn, that is John Marston."
You had a hat on?
Maybe he had. I can't remember. He had a hat on the day. Let me see.
I saw the video with some of the cast and I recognized him. Like, oh, it's John because he had the hat on.
It isn't Rip Van Winkle.
Red Dead could work as a movie.
Yeah. Oh my, you could do. So you can get like several TV seasons out of this if you stretch it correctly. The amount of side missions that they have.
Let's talk about the basic story of Arthur Morgan.
Yeah, but I like to drag out Arthur Morgan because I love Arthur. Now it don't feel right. I could have told you that. John.
Like Arthur might be my favorite game character of all time.
Yeah, but it's not like a cowboy hat. John.
Yeah, no, that's John. It's definitely Arthur.
Yeah.
You heard about rumors about a Arkham reboot?
For what?
I have no idea. Apparently they're out of ideas.
You mean like the show?
No. Arkham rebooting the games.
Oh, hell. Oh, Kevin? Hell no.
They could just do Batman and Beyond, I guess.
Ooh,
Right.
yeah. Terry. Do you like own that on DVD?
Hmm?
Batman Beyond.
Digital and DVD.
Good.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, they keep taking everything off of Max. All the Cartoon Network shows and everything. They're just like, oh, we're going to take them off. I'm like, where can we watch it?
Yeah, I got it on the Apple Library.
Just hiking. Where are you going?
I think I'm lost again. There's no map for this area.
Uh,
All this for a stupid bow. I could just shoot him with my fireballs. Yeah, I was thinking about the Insomnia games, Spider-Man games.
Mm-hmm.
Girl Boss Mary Jane will have powers before the end of the third one, guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
She will have powers. She will be stronger than Peter and Miles. It's inevitable.
But aren't they setting up? Who's the other Spider Silk or something?
Silk, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Silk isn't a kid in the comics, though. She's going to stealth.
I still think that game is way too short.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that? I finished that in one weekend. Like the first game, it took me a while at least to finish it.
Because if you look at when she becomes that symbiote, kicking the crap out of him.
Oh yeah. That was ridiculous.
And then when she breaks free, he's like, "Oh my God, MJ, you're so much stronger than me." What suit is that?
Poor Harry. He's like, I'm Loki dying over here. Get out of that. And no. I still miss the old Mary Jane face.
Maybe they had to upgrade because of the new software for the 5. They changed Miles' face as well. Peter looks way better than he did with that dopey afro thing going on. Looks more 1980s now. Classic 1980s. Right now is when he should be saying, "Hey MJ, let's go."
She's so funny. Like, you're trying to jump in front of me. I am a superhero. You are not. Don't jump in front of me. Look at her. Yeah. Like, what are you doing? I could have killed you. Like, what are you doing?
Probably should have.
Like, girl, he's nuts. He's a whole superhero. You are not. Yeah, that's dumb. Yeah. Can you not do that? So weird. Peter, like, smash. No, I'm just kidding. Ooh, damn. See?
I mean, I guess since he just got rid of the suit, it'll be a little bit weaker. But at least be nervous about Carnage because he can't even handle her.
Well, he doesn't want to hurt her, so I don't know.
Kind of has to with the symbiote.
I know, but you don't want to. Bro, dodge. The hell? I just remember how cool it was when the first game came out. We were just like, ah! Because the only thing close to that we had was the Spider-Man 2. Was it PlayStation 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time you get to swing around the entire city.
Yeah. You saved my life. Don't worry about me. You got me off my purse. On a different rooftop? Mm-hmm. Different from this one? Yeah. You taking like a tour of city rooftops? Mm-hmm. Okay, whatever. I'll find your purse for you. Even Toby saying the crazy thing. So funny. And we had to get the kids balloon. My favorite was the pizzas though. Oh, I hated the boat thing. Because the minute you get into water, you gotta start all the way over because you gotta crawl out the side. I'm like, you can't swim. I know you're a spider, but come on. And Mysterio, that was fun though.
Mysterio missions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had the swinging from the clouds thing back then. How does this let you know the boat is sinking?
Yeah, you're so far away. One guy on the boat. Yeah, jump, bro. Swim, bro.
Where's he swinging from?
For real. Just throw him.
I hate
Clap.
how they timed it with this.
Yeah, like a boat is not gonna sink in 1 minute. Yeah, that dude needs to go to the hospital now. He just launched him and rolled onto the pavement.
Then they had the boats farther and farther out, and they had more and more people you gotta save. I'm like, how does it get like 10 people off this boat?
Why are all these boats
1
sinking?
minute?
Those are good games though. And then the original one that was on the computer. Get over it, Gargan. I asked for the police and I get this. And when he was in the bank, he had to walk really slowly with the thing he could put in the bomb to put in the safe.
Must make quick the thought.
Yes.
You're gonna
And when Venom was in there, it was funny. Ew. Yes, yes, yes. What crowd? For 3 people. Nah.
That's the real starting fighters.
Siberia. Wow. That cat, yes.
Where does she jump to?
And I love how it's just fog. Can't go down. Where are you going?
I did the same thing.
Hey. This is, yeah. Oh, this is the largest bank I've ever seen. It's so funny to me. He's like, Parker, hang up and dial 911. Why don't you call 911, Jameson? Damn. Like, why would you call me?
There it is.
Like, my number is longer than 911, bro.
No, actually wait and see what happens. And actually gets thrown out the window. Oh, there he goes.
Get over it. Get over it.
Just up my nose. It's how Spider really doesn't have his own villains.
Yeah.
All of his villains hate Tony Stark.
Or other versions of him. In No Way Home.
That's why I laugh and like, I want to mentor another kid like Miles and like, teach
No.
him what? You don't experience nothing. You fought Captain America, then Stark basically tried to bench you multiple times. Went to space, got dusted off.
Like
They didn't even graduate high school.
Oh yeah. Well, the Walter had no beef with him specifically, just Stark Industries.
No, Vulture wanted to recruit him because he really saw his potential. Same with Stark. Honestly, Cap should have been the one to train him and give him some actual morals. Which Stark can teach him. Gonna be self-centered rat.
Oh, he grew.
Like the guy with the wings, I gotta take him down. Like, take him down. Like, yeah, he's threatened my neighborhood.
Look how
That's what I do.
slowly he's moving across that room. And he's like literally 2 feet from him. In real life.
Spaces.
Not really, bro. You moving slow as hell. Like I'm right outside. I don't think someone else playing. I got a bug. And then Spider-Man was invisible. Get over it. Exactly. I support you, kid. Ask for the police. Like get there. You could have called the police. Stupid. I thought they would have done much better.
No, carrying the guns back in the day, so useless.
Yeet. Get up.
One thing that did kind of bother me was when like the symbiote took over Doctor Octopus at the end, and he's chasing him like, oh god.
Where you going? Go back here. Where you going? Exactly. You humiliated me by touching him. Is crazy. Hey!
Interesting how Daredevil shows up.
Hmm.
That's the thing though. Everybody's in New York City.
Yeah.
Like, is that the opposite of DC?
They got Fantastic Four.
Freaking Mr. Terrific and Hawk Chick, the Superman movie. Like, what are you doing, man?
This was crazy. Bro, why are you firing missiles at me, bro? This is entirely too much. You're destroying public property. Pork and donuts is crazy as well.
Oh yeah, the rhino.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Damn. Wow. Mary Jane be like, I'm married to you, but I'm still a separate person. Save me first. Besides, I have 24 hours.
Where's she sweet?
Okay. I remember. Girl.
You should- That's the whole poster. That dude jump out the way. Miles Morales poster.
Yeah. Are you not embarrassed? Oh. I did. Yeah, please stay down, bro.
You know, there's talk of Kyle Kestis being brought to live action.
Oh, hope they bring him back. Got to somebody else. So
I don't know. I don't really trust Lucasfilm with that.
hey, I'm serious. What's up?
Again, the original actors for Star Wars, and we didn't get them right. I really want them to touch any other characters. They're actually cool.
Like, oh, obviously these guys are not who they say they are.
And there's carnage right there. Nobody notices a big red symbiote in the car.
Right.
All right, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Cool talking games and all that.
Hey.
See ya. Hey everybody, got a couple of quick announcements. So, in case those are not aware, I have a Twitch channel that I'm also running with the same name, Amazing Fantasy. If you are so inclined, if you enjoy my content on YouTube, feel free to follow me on Twitch as well. I will be streaming as often as I can. It's a little bit tough with my schedule currently, but look out for my videos when I'm live on Twitch as well as YouTube. And look forward to a lot more games in the future as they upgrade to another platform that will enable me to stream a lot more games more often. And that should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.